Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your love reading. Before we begin, this could be past, present or future energy, but for me as a reader, the energy truly begins as soon as you are guided towards watching this video. This message will resonate if it is meant for you. If it does not resonate, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter, as they're all important regarding love. If you feel divinely guided towards a personal reading with me, that information will also be in the description box below. So let's get started in your energy, Aquarius. We now open ourselves up to the energy that we are about to receive. With love and light, we are accepting and we are open to any messages. Thank you for this divine guidance. So Aquarius, as I ring this singing bowl, I would like you to take a long breath in and allow this sound to roll through your senses and open yourself to the energy that we are receiving. Beautiful. Aquarius, this is a love reading, so your energy will be on this side and your partner's energy will be on this side, but do remember that as I am connecting to both of your energies, that this may be vice versa, this may be interchangeable, so take it how it resonates with you and use your intuition to guide you in your movements forward. We will start the reading with your current situation regarding love, and then your partner's current situation regarding love, followed by their perception of you and your perception of them in this energy. Closing the reading with the future of this relationship and a poem for you and your partner. The first card in your current situation regarding love, Aquarius, is the Justice card. The Justice card, this is you holding those scales and holding that sword, and these scales, they represent balance and fairness. The swords, they represent authenticity and honest communication. At this time you may be looking over information and making decisions based on what you have in front of you in quite an objective way in order to portray yourself in this relationship in a way that shows mutual understanding for this individual. You're wanting to present yourself here as someone who is quite serious and quite firm in the commitments that they make and the promises that you make as well. And these aren't just small promises, Aquarius. These are promises that feel bound to a higher level of commitment, and you expanding that higher level of commitment into the way you feel about, I feel, your external worlds here as well, because the Justice card is relating to your energy in a way, Aquarius. So you are aligning your morals and values in life with this individual, and seeing if this relationship is going to truly relate to what you represent, and if you are representing yourself that way. The Justice card is a card of knowing. So I feel you know the details, you know what needs to be done to move forward in this situation, and I'm again feeling that serious energy, that firm energy. Aquarius, current situation regarding love. The next card in your energy, Aquarius, is the High Priestess. This is a divine card. This is my divine relationship card. And this is saying that your intuition is highly active at this time and highly accurate as well. And I'm sensing this in the Justice card, but now that is amplified. And this lady, she has all of the information in her lap. Do you see this book? And this information is a duality of information. She has the black here and the white in these pillars. And this is showing, bringing a duality of information and contrasting energies here, and bringing them together and seeing the lines, the details between each point of view, each perspective, and each path that she could take, because the Queen, she is all-knowing and all-seeing, but she can make a decision to move forward, or she can make a decision to sit there quite comfortably in what she knows. And here you're making a decision at this time. You're not quite there, you're not quite ready to manifest this into creation, but you know that when you do, you're going to be very prepared, and you are, this is a state of someone here who is very prepared, and this could be you now or leading up to this point, Aquarius, but this is you preparing for this relationship, planning this relationship with quite a lot of serious energy around you, and feeling guided by your faith and intuition. And with these two major arcana, this is your beliefs being justified, your beliefs being in a line with pure intention, with authentic intention, with this is a world view with the Justice card, and a higher view, a view that is bound by faith with the High Priestess. Current situation for Aquarius regarding love. This one. The Seven of Pentacles. These pentacles represent long-term and long-standing commitments. And these are commitments that you have already grown. So you're observing these long-term commitments and you're contemplating, you're considering where to take this, where to grow this next, because these commitments, these goals you have achieved thus far with this card, but there's still more to do, you feel, and you're wanting to bring these forward in a way that really shines a light on the truth. And this could be the truth of who you are, or just refining what you do and mastering what you do and your passions here, because the pentacles are what you perceive as value and worth. And Aquarius, this could be a belief, this could be a set of beliefs and values here that you're looking over, you're examining, and you're making the necessary changes in order for you to have the strength to move forward. So you're preparing to have that inner strength to move forward within this and this transformation of character in a way, but one that aligns with who you are, and one that is just a step up from where you are already in this journey thus far. And at the bottom of the deck we do have the World card, and that is a card, this is a card of having a higher perspective, having a higher viewpoint, and that analysis here from I was going to say from above, but my guides are saying the ground up, the analysis from the ground up. So perhaps you feel as though you've been building yourself from the ground up, and your experience has flourished quite literally from seeds. And you feel as though these seeds you planted yourself. You had to go through certain journeys alone, but you found yourself being drawn to this relationship and pulled towards the idea of love, and you weren't sure if that love was there. You weren't sure if you would discover a relationship such as this, and you're changing your mind now. You are opening up to the idea that this is going to be long term, and this is in your reality. This isn't just a daydream anymore. Aquarius, current situation regarding love. The next card is the Page of Swords. This page, they are observing and they are listening and learning. And this is someone who gathers information. And you're gathering everything you know, and you may be protecting yourself a little bit at this time, Aquarius. You may be guarding yourself, perhaps not truly revealing everything, but instead figuring out a way to convey everything. And you feel there's no right way to convey everything, all of the experiences that you have had with your partner. And that's why you're kind of, do you see how you are, this person, they're holding up this sword of truth, and these birds are flying above them and they're not quite moving. They're just at the moment standing still. And this is the way you're feeling. You're feeling as though until you express yourself to your partner, until you share all of this information with your partner, you're feeling as though you're still, but you're still a bird. You're still flying. You're still very much embracing this commitment, embracing this relationship. But at the same time, you feel as though there's much that you need to express, and you're trying to understand how to do so. Because you feel this person, your partner, this is going to be long term, this is going to be serious, and if this is going to be a long term commitment, then you have to be completely honest with one another. And you are being honest, Aquarius, and at the same time you want to be more than honest. You want to give every aspect of yourself to your partner. Aquarius. Aquarius. This is the card. And in order to do that, Aquarius, you have to let go of limiting beliefs and thought patterns. I wouldn't worry too much about this card. This is my card of letting go. So you see these individuals, they are chained, but these chains are loose, and it has taken them a while to truly understand that they have been conditioned into feeling as though they are chained, and quite literally they can take these chains off and they can be free from these limiting beliefs. But this takes the acknowledgement of these limiting beliefs and the ability to hold them, to hold that chain and to remove that chain. And that step, that may seem simple, but there's so much depth to all of this, these thoughts in your mind, that it takes a lot more than just removing yourself from these limiting beliefs, Aquarius. It takes quite literally having to go within yourself and take a real step back and gathering all the information you have and going over all of that information, tying up all the loose ends, making sure that you have remembered everything, every detail, in order to let go of that, in order to accept, in order to gain closure, having all the answers and the unanswered questions, then being able to have the acceptance over them. And there's so much that you're thinking about, that you're taking into consideration, but you are in the process here, Aquarius. And once you take that chain off, there's this feeling of endless possibility, because the restrictions that you once had, they're now removed, and there's so much out there for you to explore, to journey with your partner. And you have an open mind, and you're looking to expand that perspective. You're looking to go outward now and not go inward so much. And you do find introspection helpful, but it's more so being able to express yourself openly in a way that others can relate, in a way that is understandable to others, and portraying yourself in a way that is others can comprehend you. That's the way it feels, Aquarius. Because I feel here that with the Justice card and the High Priestess, you are understood, but you do have this limiting belief that perhaps if you fully expressed yourself to your partner, then there would be aspects of yourself that are misunderstood. But these chains are loose, so this is an illusion. So this is saying that in reality that's not the case, and your partner is there for you on the other side, and you just have to release and let this flow. And you realize that, but the realization itself and the feeling here are two different aspects. So you could realize that these chains are loose, but you would still feel as though they are tight, and you're trying to move through this energy, and the divine is helping you here with the High Priestess and the Justice card. These are 3 major arcana here, and there is going to be balance, there is going to be equilibrium, but you're working through this internal energy that flows through your mind, and it penetrates the way you feel. And you, let me move these for your partner's energy. You would like your partner to feel relaxed around you, but also fully relate to you. And you feel as though your partner does fully relate to you. So that's why it's becoming so... you're prioritizing now being able to make that step to express yourself. And you are expressing yourself already, but there's more to you than just what you have said already. And I feel they know this, but to you this is so important to you to have this open connection with your partner. So now your partner's current situation regarding love. Current situation for Aquarius partner. Partner of Aquarius. The first card in your partner's energy, Aquarius, is the Star card. They are planting seeds here. They have 1 foot on land and 1 foot in water, so they're feeling quite grounded at this time as they explore their hopes and dreams, these feelings that they have, this longing they have with these stars to watch them grow. And they're making decisions that align with a more purposeful energy that fulfill them, not just in their everyday sense, but also here these are life goals that they are working towards. And this is saying that they feel as though this relationship is part of their life purpose and is going to be part of their life goal. It's their ambition to have a love such as this with you, Aquarius, in their life, and they feel as though they are fulfilling this goal. And this isn't so much a goal to them, this is more a dream, but this dream is becoming a reality with you. So there would be another word for it, but it does feel more of a goal, just because this is created now, this is in their life, this is grounded. And the star, she plants those seeds and she recognizes that these seeds may take time. They may need to be nurtured, but it's about the journey itself and not the completion of the journey. So they're willing to be quite patient with you as well, as they admire this connection and they have this glow here as they dream about the future with you. And the star card is your card, Aquarius. And the star is bare, the star is revealing themselves, and they feel as though you are being yourself with them, and they are wanting to approach you in a way that is representing them being themselves, being their authentic self, but also someone that you can relate to. So similar energy there in a way. Current situation for Aquarius partner. Current situation for Aquarius partner. It's as though when they see you, their eyes light up. There's this radiance, and you may be noticing that at this time as you're moving forward, this glow about them. And at the same time, underneath this energy is the Eight of Swords. So this is a card of a self-imposed prison, and this is because this individual, they are tied, but they are not pinned down by these swords. They can walk through these swords. They have the ability, they have the inner strength, but they remain standing here, and that's because these are limiting beliefs, these are limiting thought patterns. They're not manifesting themselves into reality with the Eight of Swords. They are merely in their minds here. You see these swords surrounding them, these thoughts and ideas, this air energy. And in order to walk through these swords, they must walk through here and go within, because they are wearing a blindfold. They cannot fully see the path ahead here. And this is them now gaining the inner strength to walk through these swords, because the eights reflect the major arcana of the Strength card, which is about harmonizing this energy, this energy, this Eight of Swords in particular would be your partner now gaining the strength to walk through these swords. And that glow in their eyes, I'm feeling here that blindfold not so much coming off, but their intuition being so highly active at this time, and that's this glow, this radiance, this is pulling energy towards them, that they are able then to see through this situation and move through these swords and understand where before they may have had these limiting thought patterns that are now they can approach. So maybe you're doing this together, Aquarius. Maybe you're both working on this energy, or you've both come together now with that same energy, because you're so linked in this situation, but not quite expressing that to one another. So let's see how this, because you're here with the Page of Swords, so this is saying you're maintaining composure. You may be holding information back in order to convey yourself in the right way, whereas your partner here has some an internal battle that maybe is simmering in their mind, but they're walking through this because they see the star ahead. They see you as lighting their way, and this relationship, it's at this moment in time, this is about you and also the idea of you. So they are dreaming of you. your partner's current situation, Aquarius. Current situation for Aquarius, the partner of Aquarius. The partner of Aquarius. The next card is the Ten of Pentacles. They're willing to contribute what they perceive as value and worth into this relationship. The pentacles, they represent here, imagine each pentacle representing a commitment, that a long-term commitment that you hold close to you. This is grounding energy, and now imagine that pentacle being the highest level to what you perceive as value and worth, and this is how your partner is approaching this relationship, viewing this relationship, and this is reciprocation here and reciprocal energy. So if we see in the background here, there is a tower, and this is a stable tower, this is a stable foundation, and these two individuals, they're negotiating in the back of this card, and they're discussing their future and their ambitions and feeling quite comfortable and open with sharing the different perspectives that they may hold that then come together quite nicely. And at the front of the card we have the wise man and the companion animals representing that loyalty. But really this is about how much they are willing to invest in this relationship, Aquarius, and they're willing to invest as much as necessary without any contradictions in their mind. This is effortless to them. They feel very comfortable being this way. It's almost second nature to them at this point, and they feel this way with you. They feel as though giving to you and receiving from you is quite natural for them, and there's quite a lot of respect in this commitment. The 10 is the highest level of pentacles that we can have, the highest level of earth energy, that grounding energy, that stability. So this is saying that they're offering, they feel as though this is a established foundation, this is a thorough foundation, that there's no need to worry about this commitment. So this is them walking through that Eight of Swords energy and being able to transform those perspectives, and this may be ingrained in them. This Eight of Swords energy may have been ingrained in them for a long time, but it feels as though now, Aquarius, they're seeing the light with that Star card. The Justice card as well. They feel that you're quite fair. I need to show you this because I'm being guided to. With this Justice card, Aquarius, in your energy, you are quite a fair individual, and your partner, they are wearing red, so this is their inner strength now, and it's as though being around you is giving them the inner strength they need, the fairness that you represent, and the balance that you create, the harmony that you create is allowing them the path. You see this path is red? You're lighting that path with justice. So your partner is directly making changes in their life because of their connection with you, and these changes are for the better. Aquarius partner, current situation. Current situation regarding love for Aquarius. This card. The next card, Aquarius, in your partner's current situation regarding love, is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace, this is a long-term and long-standing offer. This hand is white, and this pentacle, this what you perceive as value and worth, is glowing. And there's hope surrounding this. We see the cloud here, and this is quite dreamy energy, and there's this path leading out into the distance, into what feels unknown. Seeing a glimmer here, there may be mountains in the distance to climb, and there's ambition in this offer, there's growth in this offer for the future, and your partner is extending this to you. They're extending their hand to you, and they're showing you that they are reliable and genuine, and they are serious about this commitment with you. And these are 11 pentacles now. So this is saying they have 10. They have the full amount of pentacles here. They have this high level of commitment, this dignified energy, I feel. And they still have more to give. So they're saying there's nothing they wouldn't give to you. There's nothing they wouldn't. And they wouldn't feel as though this was a sacrifice. They would feel as though this is, again, quite natural to them, quite comfortable for them to do so. And they're offering this, they're extending their hand, they have more. So what they present to you is stability, is this supportive energy. But at the same time, they don't need to present everything for you to know that you can trust them, you can rely on them, and there's more to come. So there is this feeling of there's more to come, and they're feeling that as well, and they quite enjoy that, Aquarius. They like the idea that they can provide you with more than you expect. But you feel as though, Aquarius, that you don't have any expectations. You more so, you're just, I feel at this time you're longing for a genuine commitment, a genuine and authentic and open commitment where you can share everything, and your partner is responding, here's everything, and this is everything that could make you feel as though you're safe and secure, but at the same time, this is drawing you in and giving you faith that you can tell your partner anything, and there's that comfortable nature that they are instilling on you. They would like you to feel comfortable. They would like you to feel comfortable, and you are in this Page of Swords energy, so perhaps they are sensing, there's more to you than you are sharing, but they're quite understanding of this energy. They're not, they know that you're quite a fair and balanced individual here with the Justice card, and the High Priestess. So they know there's no bad intentions there. So I feel like this hasn't truly crossed their mind, because they have so many hopes and dreams that you're already fulfilling, that they're just hoping that this naturally flows through you. They're not going to pressure you into... They feel no need to pressure you. They trust you. The last card in your partner's energy is the Hermit. This is them taking a higher perspective over the situation. This man is quite wise. This man goes within, and this is a period of introspection. So they could be taking a step back at this time, and this is a step back, but this isn't a step back into an absence. This is a step back to analyse their thoughts and analyse a way to move forward and make a transition in their life. So the Hermit, they are guided by the Star, and we do have the Star card in their energy. They see their hopes and dreams in their future, and they're looking towards this. They're looking to light the path ahead with this ambition in mind, with this newfound perspective. And this is not so much about finding a perspective with the Hermit card. The Hermit has already established their feelings and their thoughts, and they're gathering this information, and they're making sense of this information, and they organize information. They place information in different... I'm seeing boxes here that they're filling these boxes with different information here, and trying to comprehend what they should take with them, and tying up loose ends for a new journey, a new endeavour. And this is going to be quite long term for them. They know that they must end a cycle now and move forward into a new cycle, and they're ready. So because they know they are ready, there's this sense of, okay, I must, and perhaps they're staying up thinking about this at night. They could be making big changes in their life, Aquarius. But the Hermit is more of a card of taking a step back. So this is more so the thoughts around those changes and understanding what it takes to implement those changes. This is their current situation regarding love, Aquarius, and now we will move towards how they perceive you in this energy. How do they perceive Aquarius? How do they perceive Aquarius? Aquarius. Their perception of Aquarius. The first card in your energy, Aquarius, is the Two of Cups. They perceive you as someone who is offering them an equal exchange of love. You are extending your cup to this individual, and there's this look. The way that you look at them shows them that you are genuine, and that you, here this is about oneness. This is about pouring those cups into one, and the cups represent feelings and emotions, and this is about negotiation as well. So this is saying that you're willing to make emotional decisions that are going to evolve you both on your path in this relationship, and build you both here, and build your feelings as well at the same time. So you're serious, and your feelings may be growing each day, or this person feels that their feelings are growing for you the more they get to know you, and the more they this sense of debating with you and conversing with you, and this exchange of love is drawing them in, and you're very cooperative and harmonious. The Two of Cups. They feel that you are authentic. This lady, she is wearing white, and they feel as though you're more about substance than just raw passion, because I'm seeing the cards, the colour here, and we have red at the top. This is passion that's surrounding you both in this commitment, and your partner is wearing this quite a creative, I feel here on their side, this creative attire, and this is reflecting how they do have this passion for you, this desire for you, and they're expressing this, I feel, to you, or they're feeling as though they would like to express this passion for you. And you are wearing white, you're feeling quite authentic, you're conversing with them, you're stimulating them intellectually here, as well as feelings and emotions within the heart. And they're coming from a place of multiple here, but you're more about the heart space and the head space, and I feel here they're recognizing that about you, Aquarius. And they're agreeing with you. They're wanting to build this in a way where you have that support system in place, that emotional foundation. How do they perceive you, Aquarius? How do they perceive you, Aquarius? This card. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is this person, they are quite a studious energy. This is someone who is quite inquisitive about this commitment, and this pentacle represents your relationship with them, and they feel that you admire this relationship and you appreciate this relationship, as you see this person holding up this pentacle with such grace, and this is curiosity as well for the future to come, and they see this twinkle in your eye. They feel as though you have this gentle and youthful way about you that feels as though they're quite wise at the same time. So you're quite a wise and mature individual, but at the same time you have this this flame, this curiosity within you for the unknown, and you may have everything you need to know, but you have this mentality that there's always more to learn, and they're recognizing this research energy within you. And we certainly did sense that in your current situation here, the aspect of having information, looking over information as well here in your current situation regarding love. How do they perceive you? Aquarius, partner. The partner of Aquarius. How do they perceive you regarding love? The next card is the King of Pentacles. The King, he is investing in this relationship for the long term, so they feel as though you are investing in this relationship with serious offers of long-term commitment. You are holding that one pentacle again that we see in the previous card. So you are still holding this one pentacle. There's this level of devotion within you, and they're seeing you as quite reliable, and they feel that you are willing to put you're willing to put some hard work into this relationship. And as well, this can reflect your life, how your pursuits, your goals, your commitments, you fully invest yourself in those commitments. And this energy, this is someone that others can work for, not because just for the work itself, but because they admire you and they respect you and they are inspired by you. So perhaps you have that ability to inspire others. And the King is quite grounded as well, so you're quite sensible in doing so. There is a stable foundation that they are imagining with you. This stable foundation in the background, they see you as someone surrounded by abundance, and this could mean that you offer them the ideal commitment. From their perspective, this is a genuine ideal commitment. And you're grounding this. You ground this ideal into the real. The next card is the Lover's card. This is intense passion and a magnetism. They feel as though they are highly drawn to you, and you reflect this back to them, because there is this sense of a duality in this card, a sense of both of you contributing this intense passion, and the sun at the top of this card illuminating both of you. But really this card represents them not having all of the answers within this connection, and this is in their mind, not having all of the answers, but not needing to know all of the answers. And this is because their heart is providing those answers for them. They feel as though they are listening to their heart at the moment, and their heart is answering the questions that their mind cannot comprehend. And they are drawn to you. They are incredibly drawn to you, and they they can't shake this feeling. And when they look at you, Aquarius, they feel as though you look back at them with the same intention, and you look back at them with the same feeling, and they're wondering in this energy whether you feel the same way, whether you may not know everything about this individual. You feel as though you do, but you may not know everything, but your heart is your heart answering the questions that your mind cannot. Is your heart leading you towards them? Are you following your heart in this commitment? And they're feeling this way at the moment. They're thinking about this love, and they're feeling as though this love means more to them than they first anticipated. And that's not saying that they didn't love you to begin with. It's saying that they didn't realise that their passion could grow this much for you. And I feel as though this has grown quite intensely over a period of time that they would perceive as being quite short, but this feels as though they've known you for since birth here. With the bareness of this individual, this is authentic. And I'm noticing here how in their energy, on their side, Aquarius, you are their first card. The star card is the major arcana for Aquarius. And now they perceive you and they perceive them, and they are bare. They are bare, and they're matching your energy here. They're approaching you with your energy in this current situation regarding love. Last card, please, for how your partner perceives you, Aquarius. How does your partner perceive you? Aquarius. This card. The next card is the Fool card. The Fool, this is them having faith in this connection. They see you as someone who is about to take a leap of faith, and perhaps they feel as though you have faith and inner trust in this connection. This is you having everything you need, feeling as though you have all of the resources, and you see in that bag at the behind them here as you make that leap, and you're holding a flower. So this is the representing the authenticity that you reveal to them, and that sun is guiding your way. So you are glowing at this time, you are feeling illuminated, and you're ready to take that leap of faith. And because we cannot see what is in front of this card, this is reflecting how they see that there is endless possibility in front of you. There's so much that could happen, that could transpire, and they would like to be on this journey with you. And they do not see this as a challenge, they see this as an adventure, and an adventure where you can explore your faith and move to places where you previously would not have moved, or perhaps would not have began to imagine, now becoming more than just imagination. And here ready to manifest those ideas into reality. And we do have the companion animal at the front of this card also, and the companion animal, this represents loyalty. They will stand by you. They will stand by you. Here, you see this companion animal. They're willing to stand by you every step of the way in the decisions that you are making. They're not so much a guide, but they are a companion in your life. But they do feel as though they would like to guide you. They would like to be there for you, to show you that they are serious and stable. But at the same time, this connection you have this feels mutual to them. This feels they're approaching this connection from a view that this is mutual. No matter how much they give, there's still this mutual energy. I just heard someone say, you're all, you are all that I could ever. You're all that I could ever dream. You're all that I could ever dream. So we have explored your current situation regarding love, Aquarius. Now we're going to move forward onto how you perceive your partner within this energy. How do you perceive your partner, Aquarius? Aquarius, how do they perceive their partner? The first card is the Two of Wands. So your partner, this individual, they are looking out into the distance and they are making a decision. They are holding this world in their hands. This does not represent their external world. This represents their internal world, and they're looking over their journey. They are analysing their achievements and acknowledging them and appreciating the experiences that they have gathered so far, the depth of knowledge and experience. But now they are looking out into the future and they're going to take a big step forward into a new experience, a new journey. And this is a journey, this is a decision they make for the experience itself. The reason for this decision is to gain experience, to go on this adventurous energy, to follow their passions, and they are acknowledging that they must take a step now. There is time to step back, but they're feeling this pull towards going on a journey of the soul, a personal journey. They're feeling quite protected at this time, quite safe and assured in this approach. They're growing, they continue to grow. How do you perceive them, Aquarius? The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is my 1111 soulmate twin flame card. So this is representing this feeling that you have deep within yourself that there is a higher purpose to this commitment. There is a higher meaning to this commitment, and this is happening in divine timing. You're also here looking to pursue this individual long term. You're embracing the little moments of this foundation. You see the nature growing as these individuals are acknowledging and appreciating this stable foundation that they have built so far. But you're also recognizing how far you have to go. And this is not so much with worry. This is more so, well, actually, this would have worried you at one point, but this individual seems to assure you and make you feel quite natural in these big decisions that you are making. You're looking out into the future now and seeing that there's so much growth for you both, and this means that this is going to be a long-term commitment. This is going to be a commitment that they feel here and you is going to last a lifetime, and this is going to be long-term, and this is a dream, this is a feeling, this is a pull towards this individual, and I feel you're going with your instincts and you're trusting your instincts with this relationship. They bring you stability, and this stability has a higher level of faith. And you've needed to move forward, you felt this need to move forward, but you would like to move forward in a way that is going to align with a higher purpose and the purpose that you feel your life has. And you weren't willing, before you met this individual, you weren't willing to make any more decisions that didn't align with your life purpose and where you feel is necessary to be in your life. And you're following through now with those promises that you've made to yourself. Aquarius, how do you perceive your partner? How do you perceive your partner? Wow, the next card is the Ace of Cups. They are extending this cup of love to you, and this offer, this cup is overflowing, and this is representing their feelings and emotions, their expression towards you, feeling quite genuine and sincere with that white hand, and building a foundation below. So there is substance to what they are expressing to you, and this is providing you with a compass to move forward. So you are reading this individual, you are in a way analysing this individual emotionally, and you're seeing how they are reacting to you, you are observing their emotions. And this Ace of Cups is providing you with the means to feel as though it's safe to move forward, and the freedom to know that this is a genuine commitment with this bird that is, I feel even here, testing the waters, but you realizing now that the waters are safe here, that your partner is offering you. And the Ace of Cups is unconditional love. And the Cloud here, the Cloud would say to me, I'm in your energy, that this Ace of Cups was rather unexpected. This Ace of Cups you didn't anticipate, and it's as though this has come out of nowhere. This deep emotional connection has come out of this cloud and surprised you, and you weren't so much surprised as you were in a way coming to some realizations and awakening that unconditional love, there are people that have unconditional love, and there are people out there willing to extend their cup to, and this is more so your partner, because you came to a point in the past of feeling as though perhaps love was conditioned, perhaps there wasn't such a unconditional love didn't exist, and we see that conditioning in your current energy here, where you're letting go of certain conditioning that you have felt has instilled in you. I feel that you're releasing here in your current energy. But here with the Ace of Cups, it's as though your partner is there with this cup to say, this is real, this is not conditioning, this is not false, this is unconditional love for you, and I am offering you stability and security. And this is not just in a physical sense of the pentacles, this is also emotional with these cups, and I am genuine and I'm honest, and it almost feels as though this is coming from a cloud, this is coming from out of nowhere to you. But you are appreciating this, you are grateful, I feel, for this awakening that you may be having as you're observing this individual, and you're still quite protective over yourself, but not protective from them so much, just waiting for the right time to express yourself towards them. Aquarius, how do you perceive your partner? Aquarius, how do you perceive your partner? The Wheel of Fortune. Your recognition for this individual as willing to contribute equally to this relationship, and also recognize here that this is a long-term and reliable commitment here. So this is on both sides, where you see that your partner is viewing this relationship as long-term, as a reliable commitment, and their perception is then providing you with the security. So they are providing you with the actions to back up what they are saying, but you're looking within them, and you're noticing that you're taking the time to notice their different thoughts and perceptions that are behind these words, and through that you're feeling that they are genuine, you're feeling as though they are being honest with you. And this is my divine timing card, so you feel as though this relationship has taken place in divine timing, and this person, your partner, is coming towards you in divine timing, and that wheel is turning now. That cycle is changing, and this is about tying up those loose ends with the Hermit card, having all that information and analysing the information in front of you and seeing what you have learnt from these previous journeys, and then taking that step into a new cycle, into a new beginning. And this is you recognising that they are making this transition in their life, and the Hermit is in their current situation regarding love, and the Wheel of Fortune is in how your perception of them. This is the 9 here, the Hermit. This is tying up the loose ends, having all of the information and gathering all the knowledge to then end this cycle, gather the wisdom and move forward. And the 10 is the wheel turning. That is the acceptance and closure over previous journeys, and then taking that leap of faith into a new cycle, into this divine timing. So you may be seeing them come out of this Hermit energy. And in your energy we have the Fool card. And notice how the Fool card is a 0. The Fool card is a 0 because this is the beginning and the end of a cycle. So the Fool comes after the Wheel of Fortune, and they come before the Magician. So they are before the manifestation, and they are after the ending. And this is showing how beginnings and endings, they flow because there is this faith, this intrinsic faith that there is possibility, there is potential, and it's with this faith, with this energy, that you're able to make those big decisions together and believe in these leaps that you are making. And synchronicities here with the Fool card in your energy, the 0, the cycle here, the ending of a cycle, and the beginning with that leap of faith, and also the Wheel of Fortune in your partner's energy. How do you perceive your partner, Aquarius? How do you perceive your partner? They're coming to some realizations as well, and you've both been drawn to each other to bring out these realizations, to bring out these awakenings, and you were both ready, and you've been ready for quite some time, but this still feels as though this has happened quite fast for both of you. How do you perceive your partner, Aquarius? The next card, please, the Temperance card. The Temperance card, this is you exploring all of these different energies now. So this individual, they are balancing these cups, they are creating harmony in the paths that they are pursuing. They have one foot on land, this is grounding energy, and 1 foot in water, this is their feelings and emotions, and the path ahead is leading to the sun, that fire, that passion, and their mind is glowing, showing here that your partner is highly intuitive, highly balanced, and they are incorporating all of the different energies here, earth, fire, water and air, in moderation. And there's this way about them where they can take on these multiple endeavours, and you don't feel overwhelmed, neither do they, Aquarius. This is a sense that you provide that harmony, they provide that harmony to you, and this is quite a mutual love and a stable and established, secure emotional foundation that you are both building. You both care, you're both protecting one another and watching over one another, and it's as though you're planting seeds and you're observing them as they grow, and this is a maternal and fertile nurturing as you watch over one another. This is about tending to that nature, to that garden, and protecting. There's a protective energy here, and I'm noticing the wings of this individual are red, and this is surrounded by passion, and I feel you look at them and you see how they move forward with such passion, and this is inspiring you. This is inspiring you to heal as well. With your current situation, you're inspired to share everything with this individual. You're inspired to be fully honest with this individual, and you're already honest, but you feel as though you're not being honest, and the reason why is because you want to be so authentic. And actually, as I said that, you do feel as though you're being honest, but you also feel as though your definition of honesty is much higher than the way it is now. You feel as though you want to be completely an open book to this individual, and that book you have not quite written. This is what I'm getting. That book that you want to share, the open book that is you have not finished writing, and that's how you feel when you want to express yourself to this individual, as though you have this open book to give them, but you haven't finished this book yet. The future of this relationship for Aquarius and their partner . Future of this relationship. Beautiful. The first card in the future of this relationship, Aquarius, is the Magician, and this is the one. So this is now the beginning of this cycle, the divine timing now being at work. We have the 10, which is followed by the 0, the faith of the Fool, the leap of faith, and now we have the Magician. So we have the 10, we have the 0, and now we have the 1. So you both are moving forward in this connection quite naturally, in divine timing, and quite harmoniously so, with that Temperance card as well. You have everything on the table, Aquarius. You and your partner have everything you need, all of these resources on the table for you to manifest this relationship into creation, to take this relationship to higher levels. And we see the infinity symbol here, this intuition that you both have being highly active in the future, and this cup is on the table representing your emotions, expressing them clearly. These swords, this authentic communication being expressed clearly. These pentacles, long term, what you see as value and worth being expressed clearly. And these wands, the passions, what drives you both being expressed clearly. And I'm noticing the nature around this card and this natural sense that you both have to follow these cycles through and move forward within this connection, and doing so with such a natural, this feels so second nature to both of you to be drawn towards one another, and you are. And I'm noticing the yellow in this card, and I'm feeling that the sun energy, feeling as though this is being illuminated, all of the potential and the possibility and the power to manifest is being illuminated in front of you both. And you look at each other and you have this shared understanding now for what is to come. And this infinity symbol is representing both of you making that promise and linking now this companionship and this new cycle and taking that leap. And this is you now having that faith. The future of this relationship for Aquarius and their partner. Almost, I will take this. The Hierophant. We have two major arcana in the future of this relationship. The Hierophant is my marriage card, and this represents you both keeping your promises. You see this Hierophant, this high priest, is making these promises with his hand, and these aren't small promises, although you are keeping those small promises as well with this card. This card is about the big promises that you make, those serious long-term commitments that you make to one another and keeping those. These are about those vows that you can make during marriage and what those vows represent. So when you're making promises, it's as though they are not just for the greater good of you both within this personal connection, but also outwardly there's this underlying faith, this faith that surrounds you within those promises, and a higher purpose to the commitments that you are making in your movements forward in this relationship. So this is now this is believing in this commitment. This is seeing the future and knowing what is to come, and having this sense of relief and support as well for one another, feeling as though you don't have to worry anymore about feeling out in the cold or feeling as though there could be rapid change, there's unpredictable behaviour. This is a stable commitment. This is a commitment that's not just personal but expanding now into a wider purpose. the future of this relationship for Aquarius and their partner. The future of this relationship. The Ten of Cups almost came out, and the Nine of Cups came out. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card, and this is having everything on the table. This is all of your emotions, expressing all of these cups to one another and sitting quite firm in this expression. You see this person, they're wearing white, they have their arms crossed and they are not moving. They're meaning here what they say, and they are standing by what they say. They're expressing themselves to the highest point that they feel they can go as individuals, because this is the 9. There is one person in this card, and this table may be covered, but all of the cups are uncovered. And interesting how your energy was about you contemplating, expressing yourself, and in the future we have everything on the table, and this is so emotionally satisfying. This is so emotionally rewarding and fulfilling here for you both, to be able to have all of this authenticity, everything else on the table in both of these cards here, Aquarius. The Nine of Cups is also hospitable energy, so this is about you both contributing equally to this relationship. If you were to imagine an event, and in this event, Aquarius, you've been planning this event for quite a long time. You've been preparing the food, you have been booking the venue and preparing a list and of everything you need to do, and following that and decorating and investing your heart into this event. And now this happens, and your partner is here, and they are seeing what you have created, the hospitality you have created, and that sense of community within that planning, within that organisation, and following through and seeing everything now on the table. That's the way this feels for you, Aquarius. This feels as though you were able to express yourself, you were able to reveal to your partner what was inside of you in such a way that was genuine, that felt real, that felt considerate, that felt as though you were building that wholesome love. You weren't losing from not articulating yourself well or being misunderstood. You were understood, and this is in the future. So this is the realization that you come to in the future, and this is as you reach the Nine of Cups energy. And the Ten of Cups is at the bottom of the deck also. The Ten of Cups did also come out. So this is about the steps you are taking towards that Ten of Cups, towards that complete emotional foundation. And I'll just let that focus for you. There you go, Aquarius. Beautiful energy. And we do already have the Ten of Pentacles here. The future of this relationship for Aquarius. The future of this relationship for Aquarius. Two more cards, please. The next card is the Three of Pentacles. So you're both recognizing the work that you are willing to put into this relationship. This is a card of negotiation. This is both of you building ideas off of each other and implementing them with this pentacle energy. Because the pentacles are, they're long term, they are grounded, they are tangible long-term commitments here. And you're discussing them and building them. But this is also a card of putting your partner on a pedestal, admiring your partner, recognizing their achievements, and this is both of you seeing the value in one another, seeing the value and worth in this relationship, and working to build, working to grow, and that being a mutual energy of creation here. So you're working to build your emotions, and you're also working to build those pentacles, and that's build that solid foundation. And you have already so many pentacles here, but you're keeping the focus on maintaining that growth, keeping that growth, building for the long term. There's always more, and as long as you have that unconditional love, there's no limit to how far you can go with your values and your long-term goals here. This is not just about those goals, this is about the dreams that you have and fulfilling a life purpose here with the Star card and the Wheel of Fortune. And we do have the Four of Wands here, and the Lovers card, and the High Priestess. We have the High Priestess is a divine connection card as well, so I feel there's a lot of divine energy surrounding this reading, this influence here that you may be feeling this at this time. I feel actually, Aquarius, that your partner has felt this for quite a long time. Either your partner or you, this sense of this transition about to occur, and you are seeing your partner here making a transition. The last card, please, for Aquarius. The future of this relationship for them and their partner. And this is the card. The Death card. Deep emotion in this card. I wouldn't worry too much about this card, Aquarius. This is that horizon now, that this sun is coming up. Do you see that sun peaking in the background of this card? This is about seeing the light coming forward now, having full clarity over previous cycles and where you are going now in this new cycle. You see, you're looking over your reactions to past experiences and the perspectives that you formed in these experiences. You see these individuals, they're facing this transition, and this priest is looking up with faith. This other individual is looking away, and there is someone else here that has inquisition. They're curious, and this is representing those different reactions that we can have, the different perspectives here. And you're looking out into the past. You're seeing the reactions that served you and did represent who you were, and you're also looking at the ways in which you reacted that perhaps weren't a full representation of who you were, and you're moving forward now with those acknowledgements, taking what resonates and expanding yourself to a higher vibration. And you were already aware, Aquarius, before, but you're more aware now. You're a higher level of awareness, and you're intending to maintain that, and you're also intending to represent that in this relationship with this individual. So this is the last card here. This is about those realizations, those awakenings, and the rebirth, and that sun coming up. And this is for you and your partner. So I feel like both of you are making this transition together, and this is feeling quite natural. This is feeling quite genuine, and there's some deep emotion here and some deep understanding that you both share for one another that you can then apply to your personal life and your personal growth, which is, I feel is one of your intentions, is to grow individually in order to grow together. So this is a beautiful way to close the reading. Aquarius, this is the time in the reading where I take a step back and I allow your intuition to take over. I have written a poem for every card in this deck, so I'm going to now, the next card I pull, I'm going to find that poem and read this to you, and this is a way for you to allow your intuition to guide you and gain a deeper insight into the future of this relationship, and perhaps closing the energy further. And this is for you and your partner to take away from this reading, to provide some enlightenment of some kind in your current situation regarding love and the future of your love with this individual. So can we have a card please for Aquarius? Poem please. A poem for Aquarius. A poem please for Aquarius. The poem we have for you, Aquarius, is the Page of Wands. This is my dreamer card. You see this individual, they're looking at this wand that represents a journey, and they're admiring this wand. They're quite tender with this wand, in admiration here. So beautiful energy, but this is about the poem for you, Aquarius. So I will read this to you now. Okay. This is the poem for you and your partner, Aquarius. Page of Wands. Admiring the beauty of this blessing, seeking what their soul has came caressing, following core value and inspiration. Enthusiasm here is a great sensation, yearning for more to discover and explore, dreaming about what they deeply adore, using this strong hope and imagination, can manifest their desires into creation. Synchronicities here. I feel this reading is about manifestation and bringing those manifestations into creation here, especially with the Magician card. So this is the poem for those of you that would like to take note, and you can write this down if you wish. This is the Page of Wands. And the line that stands out for me, I feel here, is yearning for more to discover and explore. And also using this strong hope and imagination can manifest their desires into creation. So that transformation of their dreams into reality. I feel that's been quite an overall theme of this reading. And we do have divine pairs here, Aquarius. We have the Hierophant and we have the High Priestess. That is the divine feminine, the divine priestess, and the divine priest, the divine masculine. We also have the Magician here and the High Priestess as well. They can be. So I feel faith here. There's a merging of faith and also a cycle here that's clearly moving forward throughout this reading, and this is representing your natural flow in this direction and your natural coming together in this relationship. So thank you, Aquarius, for sharing this journey with me. This is your energy and I am just the messenger. For those of you that are now joining me in the extended, I'm going to be expanding on the future of this relationship and then clarifying some cards that I feel drawn to in this reading. I'm thinking now of I would like to expand upon the Eight of Swords, this self-imposed prison, and the what you've been building thus far that you're making changes to, and perhaps the information. So I feel more so the Page of Swords, the information that you may feel as though you have to conceal, and just clarifying that just to see how we can move that forward, or perhaps how that relates to this situation, and then some of the more loving cards here. I feel the Four of Wands, the twin flame soulmate, I feel that can be clarified, and the Wheel of Fortune, that divine timing, I feel we see here that could be clarified. So there is potential here, but I feel we will decide in the extended what cards come through, what cards are standing out, and we will do that after perhaps exploring more of the future of this relationship. So for those of you that are joining me, that will be a link in the description, and that is a direct download available immediately. So I'm sending you all of my love and all of my light in your movements forward in this relationship, Aquarius.